welcome back, guys. We have been out a couple of times since our last videos. Obviously we took up carp fishing, but after like the summertime, we hand on heart, we both did miss the sea fishing in all fairness. So I bought one rod and a multiplier, went up the field a few times, done a bit of casting. Then I got hooked then. That was it. Then I put a second rod, a third rod, and it just went from there. Then I put a box and everything. Dad done the same. So yeah, it's great to be back. It's literally something we've wanted to do for a good few months now, to get out. But Dad's knees have been bad anyway, so I've been out a couple of times, but we didn't have the GoPro then, so I just went out and just done my own sort of fishing, which was nice. And it was just to get back into it as well, because obviously I've started using multipliers, so I've been learning to cast. So I didn't want to go fishing, start filming and having blow-ups, and you know what it's like. Yeah. It'd be funny for you guys, but it wouldn't be very funny for me. So yeah, I'm getting on okay with multipliers. I'm doing alright, to be fair.
Yeah, you are doing good.
So yeah, I'll pass you over to Dad now, because you haven't seen Steve, as you all call him, for a good while.
Well, Richard, like you said, we went back carp fishing, and Richard ended up going on his own because I was taken ill. I had pains in my stomach all the time. I had some tests, they found blood, I had to go for a colonoscopy. They found a polyp, which they cut out, but it was 7 months waiting that they left me wondering whether it was cancerous or not. It wasn't good. So Richard went off and done a bit of carp fishing on his own, and then I done 1 or 2 sessions at the end of the summer. And then, like Richard said, he bought one rod. I knew that'd be the end of it, so I said, right, I'm gonna buy one rod. And then I said to the missus, do you mind if I buy another rod? Well, the rest is history. Now we're back with a full setup again, but we'll never go back carp fishing now.
No, that's the end of it now.
Richard said, most of the videos you'll see now will be pretty easy places because I'm having physio on my knees. But yeah, I'm still in pain. I mean, down here, if I get a fish now, Richard will go down and get it for me, or if I get stuck. I go up the bank, obviously, to cast. But I bought myself a trolley, which I never thought I'd ever do. But it was either that or never go fishing again. And that horrified me. So yeah, I got my trolley now, so I'd probably go here, places.
Well, because I haven't actually told you where we are. We are at Friars Point in Barry.
On the left-hand side.
We don't go onto the front because Dad's scared of heights, and we don't go on the right-hand side because again, Dad's scared of heights. So this is all Dad's fault.
Yeah. So Richard would have to go on his own.
But he's a good man.
But he won't go on his own because he's been going with me since he was 3. We fished together all our lives. I mean, when we were carp fishing, I went into Kevin Mabley fishing shop, and Kieran in there was looking at me, and I said, "What's the matter with you?" He went, "That's the first time in all the years I've known you've ever walked in here without Richard." And I didn't realise it. But yeah, since he was 3, we've gone everywhere fishing together. We've gone float fishing together, carp fishing together, river fishing. We've done it all really, but it's always the 2 of us together. So Richard could go to these marks on the front or the white light, but it's not.
I enjoy just going fishing with Dad.
He did go off one stage for a couple of years. He went off boxing. He wasn't keen on the sea fishing. He went off boxing.
The first start of it, I hated sea fishing. Hated it.
And he left me on my own, and I can tell you I wasn't happy. I used to just go now and again. It just wasn't the same.
I think part of it though back then was he took me to the nap. Like, it's a nice place to look at, but when you've gone from lake fishing and you take someone to the nap, it's an eye-opener to say the least. So yeah, I fell in love with boxing, and then yeah, I had too much work on job-wise and stuff, so that's sort of, I had to cut that out because we've got to train like 6 days a week. So then I come back fishing in, and then ever since I come back, I just really gone into sea fishing. I don't know what that switch was. I love it now. I absolutely love it.
It's so peaceful. Like, there's no one here to bother us. I mean, you know, if somebody come here now and it was casting too close to us, you know, being a bit of a fool, that's all we got to do is wind in and move. you know what I mean? It's like, we just don't want the hassle, do we, Rich?
No,
It's just
so nice to be.
Yeah, it's just so chill sea fishing. We just want to come out, not have arguments with anyone, have a couple of hours fishing, chill out. It's good for my mental health. Well, as you know, guys, it's so nice just to be out fishing.
Yeah, I don't. Catching is second.
Yeah.
Second, really. Doesn't really matter. Like, even for me, I don't suffer with mental health, but just coming fishing is it's great.
But in the beginning, I couldn't understand why Richard didn't really like it. We went on West Pier and we both had never caught smooth-dongs before, and I think we had 9-10 smooth-dongs between us.
Yeah, something like that, wasn't it? It was a good session.
We had some bloke on it helping us as well, get him up the wall, in fairness, showing us what to do. But we had a great time, and then he started like, oh yeah, this is a bit like carp fishing with the run off the smooth-dong, and slowly started liking it again.
Then I caught rays and bass and things like that. And
it just grew a love for it, didn't you?
Yeah, I love it.
But no, we wouldn't go back carp fishing now. I just pack fishing in altogether. If my knees were that bad, I just couldn't go. But I'm so determined, even if I had to fish off, I don't know, like a pier, or I had to fish off the barrage, I could never just, the thought of just not going at all, like I said, I just can't think of it. Yeah, it's
in
just
his blood. Well, it's in both our blood, I suppose.
Yeah, it's only like once a week, sometimes once a fortnight, because with my wife being ill, my daughter minds her. So there's another thing that I gotta, think of. It's life's, I gotta be thoughtful of her. Fishing's fishing, but my family comes first. Same as Richard, the kids, the grandkids, all of them, all come first, obviously.
And just so you know as well, guys, I got, since last videos, obviously you all know I had a daughter. Yeah. I've got another one coming on the way. Yeah. The same sort of month as well, August, September time. So I might have two on the same birthday. That'd be mad, wouldn't it? It cost me a fortune, that's for sure. No more fishing gear for me.
Well, my one granddaughter, she was born on my birthday, so we got the same birthdays, the one of them. But yeah, it's lovely to be back, guys. We done about 4 sessions over Friars at the end of the very end of the summer. We didn't have no camera then, because we saw.
I'll post up the pictures that we caught. We didn't catch much, but we caught some eels and stuff. Yeah. So just after we stop talking, I'll post up the pictures on this video so you can see them. But yeah, it's just nice just to be back.
Yeah, it is.
If we have any action, guys, we'll bring you back.
Well, it's 5:11 and high water's 1:15. So we got a bit of time, haven't we?
Yeah. And there's a northeasterly wind. Yeah. It's blowing in our face a little bit, but it's not high wind, so it's alright. Casting out is pretty normal, to be fair.
And I thought I'd have an haircut, look, for the first edition back. I had a lovely haircut last night, look. I just hope the sun don't burn me.
And the sun's out,
if we don't get it. Yeah, the sun actually is out. But yeah, we'll get back to you if we do catch anything. Even if it's a doggy, because it's our first time back. We'll show you. I know really you don't want to see a doggy, but we'll just show you.
Oh, we have showed doggies over the years anyway.
It's not very often.
Every fish counts at the moment.
Yeah, so I actually got one out for the rays and that, and I got a 3-hook clip down with small hooks, one of Booker's rigs with bluey and squid on them. Trying for the small stuff, because even if we don't catch anything big, and if there's a little whiting or something out there, it's just better than nothing, isn't it, Rich?
Yeah,
get a bite.
Definitely. So yeah, we'll bring you back in a bit, guys.
Yeah, see you later.
Make sure the line drops fine. That's out. Well, what beautiful weather down here. It's lovely. It might be a northeasterly wind, the sun's out. I've had to put the sunglasses on because the sun's blinding me every time I look. I can't cast because the sun's literally above me, like. We haven't had anything. We've checked our baits and stuff. Dad had a... Oh, I'm not sure if I had a bite then.
Dad had a crab, yeah, go on.
Yeah, Dad had a crab. So he hasn't blanked, at least he caught a crab. Catch plenty of them in Healy.
And it bit me.
Oh, and it bit him. That'll teach him, won't it, for catching one. Yeah, it's lovely just to be out. Done a few casts. I think I got a bite on my right hand rod. I'm not sure if that's the dongle. I can't remember. I've cast them both out, now I can't remember which one's which. But I'll leave it for now if it is. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
He's only come today, so he can go up there and cast. And
well, I
cast.
got... It's...
And then, Dad, I've got to sort my line out. 6, 7 casts later, well, you know, I've got to sort my line out.
I only come to cast.
Bollocks to this. One cast, line sorted, out they went, sat and made a cup of tea.
Difference is, he's been doing it for about 20 years or whatever.
No, you haven't. I used to do it when I was
on
in my
and
20s.
off. Well, on and off, innit?
Yeah, when I was in my 20s, I'm in my 60s now.
I've been a fixed ball, excuse the language, I've been a fixed ball wanker all my life. So it's nice just to try something different.
You shouldn't say that. There's nice people out there using fixed balls.
Yeah, I was one of them actually. I love my fixed balls. If I had to, I'd use them again. Wouldn't bother me. It's just I wanted, this time I come round, I wanted to learn how to cast a multiplier. Never done it really before. I had a bit of help. Mike Groves took me up Trolley Fjord, gave me a few lessons. But I wasn't using the multiplier properly then, I suppose. This time round I've actually knuckled down. I've got a fjord pretty much right behind my house. It's a rugby fjord, it's about, I don't know, 150 yards in length roughly. And I started off just casting, standing on the end rugby line, you know, where they do their try, the last line before you come off the pitch, I suppose. I stood on there, done a few casts. I was getting just about 3/4 of the way up the field. Then I got a little bit better, a little bit better. Then Gareth Griffiths, I think I sent him the video, I put it on Facebook, something like that. So he said, oh, I'll tell you what, I'll meet you over, I know what it was. I asked him, the cast he does, is it called like the layback cast or anything? But he's actually sort of made the cast himself, I suppose. Because no one else really does it. So I seen it and I thought, I'm gonna try it, because with it I can take it anywhere I want. I can go over the foreshore, I can use it, because on the foreshore sometimes you get pushed up right against, it's not the cliff, but it's like the mud bank. I can do it on air, I can do it over Friars, I can do it over the nap, I can take it everywhere with me. So I knuckled down and thought, right, I'm gonna try it. So I had a couple of casts trying it. Then he said to me, right, I'll take you over by dock, I'll meet with you, and I'll basically show you how to do it. So fair play to him, he meets up, takes me over there. So I does a few casts. Obviously I'm not very good, I'm absolutely useless at this stage. But then after the months keeps coming on, about 6 months probably practicing with Gareth, obviously I'm messaging Gareth, sending him videos and stuff, and he helped me all the way through it. So realistically, if it wasn't for Gareth Griffiths, obviously Dad's sort of done a bit of like watching where my lead is and stuff when we've gone up the fjords together. But most of it, I've gone up my fjord and just practiced, literally just taking the time, because I started work 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I can wake up at 6 o'clock, get up the fjord for say 7 o'clock, and then I can, by the time I come home, it's probably 9:30. And I can spend time then with the baby before I go work until 12 o'clock.
Now, haven't you?
Yeah, like I'm basically
where you're walking right back onto the road.
Yeah, and I'm casting from the road bit, and I'm basically landed in the woods to a certain extent. It's just off the woods, but I can't put my mags completely off because I'll end up in the trees. So I know I'm doing about 150 roughly on a field.
No, you're doing more than that, Rich.
Am I?
Because you cast 1.5 fields to the line, and then you add the gap So it was over 160 yards.
Yeah, probably 100,
Yeah.
160 yards. I probably got up to roughly now. But obviously it's just come with practice. I'm very thankful for obviously Gareth giving his time, guiding me, and he's not like, I've done a few casts and he's gone, right, that is perfect. He's not telling me I'm perfect until it's perfect, and that's what I want. I do want to try and get it at least, because obviously it's hard with a multiplier, especially when you've gone from a fixed bore and you've gone straight to a multiplier. Like, I've had a few, I remember on Porthcawl Pier years ago, Dad let me have his multiplier. Never used one before, never ever used one. So Dad gave me this multiplier. Right, stick this on your rod, cast it out. Okay, Dad, no worries. There I am. Whoosh, out it goes. Flies through the air, beautiful. Hits the water. Do I stop it? Nah, I don't stop it, me. I don't know to stop it because he hasn't told me to stop it. And it went, bush. And we both stood there laughing. When you blow your reel up, it's all funny, innit?
Yeah, but we hadn't done
You gotta
it,
laugh.
did we?
Yeah, well, yeah, we done it. Yeah, we hadn't done it. Probably took us about an hour to undo it, but you managed to undo it. A couple of weeks ago, I went over by dock, bit of casting, bit of practicing, I suppose. I don't know what happened. I haven't got a clue. I can't really use any excuse. I'm going. I flicked it out, flicked it sort of just to the side, and as I turned to it here, it went zzz, and I didn't realise what happened. So I looked down and I was there. I just seen the big bird's nest. Dad's in the background. The video was on Facebook, funny enough. Dad's in the background. He's crying with laughter, and I looked down. I just burst out laughing. It's just what I don't know. Using multipliers above, I suppose. You are going to blow them up. You try not to, but it does happen. But yeah, back to the fishing. Because obviously I know you haven't seen us well probably a year nearly, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because when I done that video when I was sat in the car park I'm not with Tour Station anymore, I'm actually with Iceland. So I'm loving my my job in Iceland now. The time as well is actually better as well, so it suits me more. Yeah, I'm just glad to be back out fishing. I want to keep an eye on our rod because I don't know if it's a. I want to keep an eye on them rods. Dad's in the background. He hasn't had any bites or anything. So yeah, if we have any bites, any more things to talk about, because it's been so nice just to switch the camera on.
It's
and
lovely just to be out, isn't it?
Yeah, just to be out and put the camera on, talk to you guys. Obviously I know a lot of people were excited that we were thinking about coming back. I did put I think they call it a poll, where you can vote, or not so much a vote, but would you like us to come back, I suppose. And the amount of support we had to say, like, guys, I loved your videos, please come back. I see people in my like personal life, I suppose, and they'd say like, we loved your videos, like, get them back, because we did enjoy doing them. We absolutely did. So now we're back for good, fingers crossed, as long as I don't fall off the end of Friars Point.
We got all summer now.
Yeah, we got all summer. We got winter next year as well, and then we just got until whenever we want, like, I suppose. Yeah, we'll bring you back in a bit, guys. See you later.
Richard thinks he's into a fish. When he was on film earlier, he did say he had a bite.
I got a ray!
He's got a ray. Isn't that brilliant? Go on, Rich, don't lose it.
A lot of spotted.
Lovely. No matter what it is, Rich.
The benefit from the...
You can lift that with them creeds, Rich. Yeah, you don't need to go any closer, just lift it up. There we are.
Yeah! Get it!
Watch your rod now. Take some pictures, guys, and we'll get back to you.
There we are, guys. A nice spotted. Start the session off. I'm literally made up for this.
Yeah.
On a dongle, which I haven't used much of either. I've done my own version, I suppose. Caught on bluey and squid. I just can't fault it. Absolutely beautiful.
Hold him up the other way now.
And try and grab him.
Oh, look at the eye.
Dad was laughing just now if he bites me. Beautiful. It's only small, but at the end of the day,
first fish of
the year. First, well, basically first outing to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Happy days. Well happy.
Well done, Rich.
Let's chuck him back.
Yep.
And get the rod back out there.
Yep, well done.
Bring it back.
Right, guys, still no more bites. Richard had that spotted earlier. It's just come to high water now. I'm going to wind the two of mine in a minute. I just done some bait ready. I'm going to try and put them out as far as we can. But it's been a lovely day. It's lovely just to get back and sit here in the fresh air in the sun. It's just lovely to be out. So we are trying, but nothing as yet. But sometimes, yeah, as soon as the tide turns, we've had fish before now, haven't we, Rich? Yeah. There have been times when the tide have been right down and we've gone, oh, we're going to go home in a minute, there's not much water left, and one of us have had a fish, so you never know. But we'll keep trying, we're enjoying it, we're out in the sun, we're out in the fresh air. That's all that matters to me, to be honest. Fish is a bonus. Right, if we do get anything, we'll show you later. See you later, guys.
So we've had that spotted ray earlier, as you know. Nothing since, literally nothing at all. That had a bite. He checked it. It was, you know, bitten and stuff, chewed up a bit, but nothing come of it. I cast, well, I went to wind in my one rod, and I got stuck. Because on Friars, on the left-hand side, if you cast too far to the right, the tide pulls. Takes you straight into the seaweed, because there's a massive bed of seaweed out towards the right hand side. So I think my lead or hook or whatever got stuck in here, so I had to pull for a break. So I went snap. So I got my other reel out, my other fathom, stuck that on. It's my own fault. It was probably my own fault, I haven't got a clue. Swung it out, swung it back like normal, ate it, it went out and it went bang, blew up. So we've only got about an hour left, roughly. So I said, oh, I'll tell you what, instead of blowing another reel up, I'll just fish one rod. Because I've caught a fish anyway, so it's not too bad. So we'll stay for another hour or so. Hopefully Dad can catch one. It is quite a small tide today, though. It is only it's like a 8.6, something like that, I think. Yeah, really small. Yeah, it's quite a small one today, isn't it? I know you had the Barry scale on top of it. But an actual tide itself, it is really small. So it's nice just to catch a fish. Nice. The weather has been spot on all day, literally spot on. At one stage I was going to take my hoodie off because it's that hot now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dad's taking his off. Yeah, it's just nice just to get out. Just to get out of the house, do a bit of fishing. It's getting back into that baiting up, casting, because obviously like I said, when you go on the field and then you come over here, it's different ground. You got to be, obviously the ground goes up and, you know, a bit bumpy and stuff. When you're on the field, it's nice and flat, don't have to worry. On you, it's a different ball game, because you got to be careful you don't hit the ground when you've dropped your tip. So everything today has just been a good learning curve, and just nice just to get up fishing. And catch a fish was a bonus bit.
Yeah. You got a bite?
I thought I did have a bite then, but I don't think it is. Could be seaweed. Could be a Swansea salmon, who knows?
Pretty clear, isn't it, up there, look?
Dad's got a pulley rig on. We got 2 pulley rigs, so we've got a dongle.
Pulley, but I got one on a panel and the other one on a dongle.
Oh, so yeah, Dad's got a dongle on and a panel. And when I did have my 2 rods out, I did have the same thing basically, another dongle rig and a panel rig. I've only got my panel rig out there now. Next time we do our videos, I'll show you our rigs. Today was just more of a, you know, we're back filming. It's our first video in, say, like a year. So next time we come, we'll show you all our rigs and everything we're using. It's the same as before, I suppose. It's just last time we did use dongles last time, but this time, obviously this summer and stuff, we're going to use them a lot more. It is the go-to rig, I suppose, but it's catching fish, so why not use it?
Yeah, and if you get doggies, they don't swallow it.
Yeah, and if you get a dogfish, they don't swallow it, which can be a nightmare, especially on a nap.
Yeah.
If we go on a nap in April, May time, it can be a dog fest on it. Yeah. You can catch the rays in between, but it can be a nightmare. But if you come off here, you don't seem to get pestered by the doggies as much. And another place I don't really get pestered by doggies is off the foreshore. It's very rare you see the doggies down there.
Yeah.
You get the straps and the eels and the foam back rays, the blonde rays and stuff. But on here you can catch everything, literally anything. So we love coming off Friars Point. It's probably one of our favourite marks. The other mark we're going to be fishing this year as well is Fontigeri, as long as Dad can get down there. I'll have to just chuck him off the end of the cliff if I got to, just to get him down there.
You'll have to carry my gear and come back for me.
Yeah, we'll sit him on the box. I'll piggyback him back up. Just to get him out fishing.
And we're definitely going to Nabrock.
Oh yeah, Nabrock is obviously another go-to. So same as before, we might try and get to a few other places. But obviously with obviously Mum being disabled and stuff, it is quite hard to get to, you know, go to like Chesil Beach or something like that. If I ever do go to Chesil, chances are it's going to be on my own.
Huh?
But you're not going to be able to walk the distance,
I thought you said on your own then.
I did.
Oh.
Why?
Oh, you left me out.
Oh, well, if he wants to come, he can come. But when I show him the walk, he might start crying.
I don't like that word.
He thinks I've abandoned him again. But he always said before that the chances are he's never going to fish Chesil because, you know, the walk it's not the easiest walks, put it that way. You can fish in front of the car parks, but the fishing's probably not as good as the fishing's not as good. But yeah, we'll try a few places, obviously. I got loads of places on my phone which I've saved over the years. Gotta keep an eye on my rod there. I thought I had a nibble again. Last time round we sold basically everything. We sold the GoPro because obviously we said we weren't going to do filming anymore. So we've had to invest again in all of it. But like Dad said earlier, that is literally that is the last time we ever do it. Yeah. And every time it's always Dad's idea. Don't listen to him, it is. You blame me for boxing.
No, it's not.
All I gotta say is coo 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 coo. So yeah, if we have anything, guys, we'll bring you back in a bit, and if not, I'll bring you back for the end of the video when we say our goodbyes until next week. I'll speak to you in a bit, guys. So guys, another part that we've bought, well, I say we bought, my missus bought it for me. I can't remember when she bought it, a couple of months ago I suppose. I haven't used it yet properly. It's an Anova bait station. So it comes with a bucket. Then inside then you've got the other bucket with all the inner bits. With like separate pots, I can put my leads in it, I can put all different bits and bobs. Just to give some space in my box. Because sometimes when I put my clothes and stuff in, I haven't got much room left in my box then. So it comes with a bait tray, a cutting board, isn't it? Yeah, a cutting board. Comes with a cutting board. So Dad's come up with his idea now. He's not going to be using it as a cutting board.
No.
Let me bring you over to Dad.
This is going to be my easel. But when I does a nice painting of Richard, when he catches a nice blonde ray or a thornback ray, I'll do a nice bit of painting for him. And then when I finish with it, I can just go, and out it goes. Because I think that's all it's useful for.
So he's not too impressed with my chopping board. So he won't be using it, put it that way. That's out there. So there we have it, guys. That's the end of the video. We only caught the spotted. There was nothing else caught. No more bites since last time I spoke to you. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a like, a comment and subscribe. Subscribing as well is for free. So if you see the subscribe button, don't forget to hit it and give us a lot of subscribe. We'd be more appreciated, especially getting back into the filming.
Yeah.
So next time, we don't know where we're going to go next week. If we can get out next week, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, today was just absolutely all about just getting back out, doing a bit of fishing, doing something that we love. Yeah. The weather's been perfect. Okay, it was a northeasterly wind, but to be honest with you, because we're on the left hand side, it was blowing on our face a bit. But it wasn't even that bad. I was casting out and Dad was casting at the top. It wasn't even really windy, to be honest with you.
No. It's been a lovely day. I can't say how much I've enjoyed it. Getting out to the house, I don't think I've been since the very beginning of November. The first week of November, I think, and I haven't been since. Richard been twice in the winter. I don't think he caught it much.
No, I didn't catch, no.
No, but I didn't go out. It was freezing and raining. I said, oh, I'm not up for it, Rich. With my knees and all, I said, go on your own. So he went twice. So this is my first time back, and oh, it's been absolutely brilliant just to get out, have a few fish, you know, a few casts, the sunshine, the fresh air. It's done us both the world of good. We've really enjoyed ourselves, going home really happy. So I hope you did enjoy it, although there was only one fish caught, but we did try our best, didn't we, Rich?
Yep.
We done everything we could. We even put a 3-hook clip down, like I said, a Bucky's rigs with small baits on, squid and bluey. Tried for small fish, nothing, only a crab. That was about it.
Beats a blank.
We put, like Richard said, we had one on the dongle, one on the pulley pendle. We tried them in close. We tried them out as far as we possibly could cast, and just one bite. Oh, I did have one bite, didn't I? And then when I wound in, I don't know whether it was a crab or what. It was a piece of the fish pulled off, but that was about it. But it's just been a lovely day to get out in the fresh air and everything.
Yeah,
it's just been nice to get out fishing. So, and you know, we haven't had no disasters really, have we?
Nope.
So it's been a lovely day. So we look forward to doing another one. Hopefully next week, and then we'll do them right through the summer then.
Yep, we'll see you soon, guys.
Yep, see you soon.
Take it easy.
Yep, ta-ra,
Bye, guys.
Ta-ra.